Hello guys, welcome to another episode of I Have a Dreamcast, and it's been a while. As any of you know who watched the last episode, we were down to 4 to go for the full PAL set. So episodes are going to be fewer and further between from now, but we've got a couple of bits here and a couple of little extra Dreamcast bits to show you. So without further ado, I will crack on. So I'm going to get the PAL pickups out of the way first. So firstly, in the last episode picked up 2 of the manuals that I needed out of 3, because I had 3 games without manuals, and a YouTuber has very kindly sent me the last one I needed, which is Virtua Striker 2. So I now have the manual for all the games that I have. We've got a little note here, and it is from Shaun, HoratioVanBasten. Now, Shaun is a legend. He sent me Aero Wings 2 just out of the blue. Quite a while back, quite a few episodes back, just sent me as a gift, which was amazing. Really surprising. I think it might have been the first gift I ever got on YouTube, actually, so I was really chuffed with that. So this is the note. Hi Pete, 1 Virtua Striker manual as promised. If there's anyone you know that needs manuals or inlays, then just send me a message, as I still have quite a few left. Cheers, Shaun, HoratioVanBasten. So cheers, Shaun. That is so much appreciated. I can't tell you how much it means to me to be sent that, you know, for nothing, and you never ask for anything in return. It's really kind, and this is mint. This manual is really minty. So thanks for completing my my little mini quest for manuals there. Right. Next Dreamcast pickup is quite an infamous one that I'm sure many of you know is a bit of a dog to find, and managed to get it for a great price. Now, as you know, I've got saved searches which I check daily for the 4 games that I need now. So just checking, and this one popped up by it now, so I grabbed it. Really good price, about half of the going rate. Now this one people think is really rare, but it isn't rare at all. It's just quite expensive when it does pop up, but if you're patient you can grab it. And it is Taxi 2 for the Dreamcast. Now this one was only released in France. It's based on the movie Taxi 2, which I haven't actually seen. I've only seen the first Taxi, but I used to really like that film back in the day. But yeah, it's in great nick. Good price. Happy to knock that one off the list finally. I heard it's absolute dog shit, the game, but I haven't played it yet. And then next we have a purchase from a tuber. Really nice condition this is. I had this one Japanese but sold it on for quite a decent price actually, so that kind of paid for half of this. And it's Res. Really great game this. It's in really nice nick, and that was Scott, SegaSaturnLad, did me a cracking deal on that, so thanks again Scott, really appreciate that. And thanks for helping me out. So that's 2 off the list, guys, the PAL list. So we've got 2 to go now, as you can see in the counter up there. Now, I had a little mention, I think it was in the last episode, that the full Dreamcast set is actually 216 games, not 217, because the 217th game, Sega Swirl, was only released on demo discs. It wasn't an official release. Anyway, for the sake of completion, I'm not counting this towards the full set, but I did pick up the demo with Sega Swirl on for a £5 off eBay, because I didn't have it. It's Dream On Volume 8 if anyone's interested. It's got a load of demos on, and it's got the full game Sega Swirl on there. So that's it for PAL stuff, guys. This next little bundle I got off a Facebook Sega page. All 3 of them are sealed, and I've got a cracking deal on them. And it's 3 of the NG Dev Team games. If you don't know about these games, it's NG Dev Team are making, still making games for the AES, and they do port some of them onto the Dreamcast, although I don't think they're doing that anymore. So firstly we've got Fast Striker. So they're all shooters, these games, of some sort, so that's just like a, you know, some sort of bullet hell shooter. Sealed. Next one we've got Gunlord, which is more like a side-scrolling sort of shooter, like sort of like Metal Slug but more platformy. Like, I guess like Turrican. It's actually, if I had to compare it to anything, it's really like Turrican. So that's sealed as well. And then the third one I actually already have, so this is sold. I've sold this, so I've got to post it out. And that's Last Hope Pink Bullets, which is another shooter. Supposed to be one of the weaker NG Dev Team games. I haven't had a little play on it. So yeah, already got this, and that's been sold on to someone. So that was a cracking deal. That was really happy to get those. And then next one, something I had on pre-order from Hucast Games. As you know, I ordered quite a few of their bits, like Ducks, and got Ghostblade on pre-order and what have you. Alice's Mum's Rescue I got from there. So got the usual little flyers for Ducks and what have you. Anyway, it's a brand new release, and it's actually 2 games in one, and they are puzzle games. They kind of remind me of Myst a little bit. I haven't really had a chance to delve into them yet, but it's Ellen Sarr and Philia. So Philia is the sequel to Ellen Sarr. You kind of walk around and you solve puzzles and what have you, and in Ellen Sarr you're on an island. I'm not sure about Philia, but yeah, quite keen to have a crack on that. It was cheap, and as you know, I'm always willing to support anyone making Dreamcast games today, so that's great. So yeah, probably a relatively quick one there, guys, but just thought I'd give you a little update on what's happening Dreamcast wise. So thanks again for watching, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one soon. Cheers!